Welcome back in ERB sports fans to another video. In this video, we're going to talk about a topic that I have never talked about, and that is eBay bidding. Now, many of you may ask, why is ERB sports talking about eBay bidding? We don't know anything about him and his eBay bidding. Well, I don't do a lot of eBay buying. I do a lot of eBay selling, but yesterday I found myself in a pickle when it came to eBay bidding. Let me explain. There were 56 Meyer Purple blister packs for sale. Now, retail on these about $5 a pack. There was somebody running an auction. They were based out of Ohio, had pretty good feedback, and they had 56 of them for sale. I'd seen Step in the Box Brett open up some of them, and they had a pretty good price on them as far as the current bid. I think it was like $100. So I started paying attention, and I said, if I pick these up for the right price, I might not mind buying them. I bet I can get them under retail. And so I placed a bid, $117, got outbid a couple hours later. Last night, right before we went live for the Step in the Box, Brett, myself, and Peds batter up segment, I decided to place another bid because I got outbid. So I needed to bid $150 to become the high bidder. Lo and behold, there was a lot going on with my phone at the time, and I ended up putting a max bid of not $150, but $1,509. Mind you, a complete mistake. And immediately I kind of panicked because I thought, oh my goodness, what have I done? This is a total mistake. It's a total fat finger. I think I was answering a text from my wife at the time. Mrs. ERB Sports, this is not your fault. She already knows that. So she knows, oh crap, Mr. ERB Sports placed a bid. Yeah, he bid $150, but he put a 9 at the end of it accidentally. And so then I go to retract the bid, and as it turns out, I cannot retract the bid because it's within 12 hours of the end of the auction. And I know that eBay has procedures in place when it comes to eBay bids, and you got to contact the seller. And so it's a Sunday night. I'm about to go live. The auction's ending right after the live, and I kind of go into panic mode, and I say, I'm going to get stuck with these, aren't I? Many people have said eBay needs to clean up the buyer no pay situation. Now, in this case, this was a complete mistake. Yes, I was interested in the cards, but not interested to pay the absolute max when it came to the cards. At the right price I was interested in, I made a mistake, and I immediately called eBay and said, what can I do? This is a complete mistake. Like, I did not intend to do this. And he's like, well, it happens all the time. Don't worry. You can always cancel the order. And so he kind of talked me off the ledge. Now, I probably shouldn't have panicked in hindsight. But there were so many things said over the last couple of years, like eBay needs to fix this no payer situation. Now, in cases like I ran into right now, I was only interested in the item up to a certain amount. And so I legitimately had a reason not to pay for the item. So lo and behold, the auction finishes. The final sale price on it got my bid up to $250. I did not want the item for more than $150 to $175. So it essentially bid me higher than I wanted to pay, but I couldn't retract my mistake, so technically I was the high bidder. So after contacting eBay and after contacting the seller never replied. Now, I think it was just Sunday night. It was just busy, and we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But in cases like that, what would you do? What would you guys do if you were in that situation? My course of action was call eBay, let them know as quick as I can. Let the buyer know or seller know as quick as I can that this was a mistake. I intend to retract the bid. And I think in cases like that, it's all fine. It's fine to retract a bid. It was an honest mistake. I feel bad that it happened, because I'm sure the seller wanted to sell those cards as quick as possible. Now he probably has to go and relist them because I basically canceled the order as soon as it was done, because I realized my mistake and I said, I'm not buying those because that was a mistake. Now, eBay, if you're listening, do you guys change policies? I mean, do you want to hold a buyer like me accountable for a mistake like that? I don't think so. I certainly believe that deadbeat buyers, or buyers that bid up a card and shill bid it and then don't pay, they should be held accountable. They should be charged for that item. But in this case, I put in a bid, an upper bound on a bid that was just a complete mistake. Now, could eBay do a better job of making sure that buyers like myself can change the upper bound of my bid after the fact, not within 12 hours of the auction, basically fixing, holding me to a upper bound there that couldn't be changed? I don't know. I mean, I can see it both ways. I definitely felt like you were sort of like out in no man's land. Like, you swam way past your the ledge and Finding Nemo. And I thought, oh my goodness, what have I done? And lo and behold, I didn't end up buying the item. I ended up successfully canceling the item. And I was okay with that. And I hope the buyer forgives me. I hope the feedback isn't negative. I mean, I don't think they can leave negative feedback for buyers, but it was an honest mistake. So for all of you out there in the eBay community, in the YouTube community, you guys want to clean up eBay buying procedures. I totally get that. But in cases like this, there was a legitimate reason why I did not want to pay for this item, because it was a complete mistake on my part that the bid got put in as high as it did. So I wish maybe there was a way to retract the bid without interfacing with the seller. I wish there was a way for me not to auto pay, and I totally understand that, and that's awesome, because that afforded me an avenue to cancel the bid. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What does eBay need to do in situations like that? Are they doing the right thing now? Do they need to make it better? Have you guys ever ran into a situation like that? I'd love to hear your comments. Let me know. Thanks again for subscribers joining the channel yesterday. We had a really good video on the breakdown of Topps Chrome. My numbers, I've seen a couple different videos now, and estimates are estimates, guys. They're not meant to be exact. There's always a tolerance on them. My estimate for blasters, I caveated it and said I think it's off, probably on the order of up plus or minus 100,000. I saw a couple videos out there saying there's 750,000 blasters. I saw other videos saying 580,000. I was at 660, so we split the difference. We go with 700, we go with 600. I don't know. It's a lot. Either way, it's a lot. And it's funny how we all come up with different answers when it comes to estimates, but that's the art of estimation. I mean, what I do for a living, for work, I do a lot of estimating on risk assessments, and to be honest, you're never exact. You have a range of outcomes, and you're estimating the middle ground of that outcome. I would love to deal in exact numbers. Maybe I could have put a little bit more time into it to be a little bit more precise. I certainly looked at the odds again just to make sure my math wasn't incorrect. And overall, it is a fun experience to get that out to you guys, so you guys can have a glimpse and know that it is an estimate. It's a first pass estimate. It's a rough estimate. Estimates can always be sharpened with more information. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks again for subscribing. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below, and let me know what I can do better. I appreciate it. And again, looking forward to the National later this week. See you there. Take care, everybody.